Isn't it always when I fire up a new Danmakufu game? Greetings, Internet! This is EX_Porygon/AussieAfro, and welcome back to Let's Play Danmakufu. So, unlike last time, where I played a tiny little script, I'm gonna play a big script, or at least the demo of a big script. This is Rise of Suicidal Nightmares, by our very own Gusano, who you may have seen me feature contest entries scripts by in the past. Not lately, but they're kind of old by this point, but regardless, he's still at it, been chugging away at his own game, and I'm glad to see the fruits of his labor. So, from what I understand, looking at the page for it, Rise of Suicidal Nightmares is an interesting game because it has no stage enemies and mid-bosses, and it just has boss battles, really long ones. So, apparently there are 8 in the game, but since it's a demo, I don't know how much it's actually going to have. And then playable characters. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It just seems to be a game with all bosses and no, stage enemies. So yeah, that doesn't seem to be much else to it. Other than that, looks like, from what I can tell, it's just a regular old Danmakufu fan game. Not really fan game because it's not really Toho. It's just done in Danmakufu. So let's get started. I don't know these people sometimes have weird difficulty balances, so I'm just gonna go with normal to be safe. And of course we have the self-insert Gusano and Lapros. Sure. Okay, what do we got? Spread shot, straight type bomb. Straight type shot, spread type bomb. I like the looks of you better, but I always like straight type shot rather than spread. So they're not different for focused and unfocused, I wonder. I'll go with you. But what does a spread really matter in a game with no stage enemies? Nah, focus doesn't really do all that much. Not to the shot, anyway. We're going really fast, jeez. Oh, dang, another night has passed. Much innocent... Oh boy. Well, I should have mentioned that English isn't his first language, as far as I can tell. So there's gonna be some grammar mistakes. I could probably proofread that for you if you want, to be honest. It's available in English and Spanish, I believe. There's a misspelling there. Oh, I skipped a line. Oops. Wait a minute. This looks exactly like the dialogue system I use. Is this the same one? I gotta check. I gotta check after this. I'm not really reading this. I should be though. Bullet fight. Is that what we call it? What is with that delay? What is with the delete effect on those bullets? It is like the same in like 5 other players. I really don't get it. Ignore me. Okay, let's get started against Michael Derpy. Really? Somebody doesn't have very high regard for this guy. Looks like we're sticking with conceal the conclusion sound effects for the most part. I like this. I definitely love the look of it. It's pretty simple, so it's a good starting pattern. I do have to appreciate games that try and do all their own original things. Especially ones that don't just copy what Toho does and what other things do. Shape magic. Magical oval. Oh, I didn't, like... That might have been the... I was gonna say I didn't disappear right away, but I realized that's probably the death bomb timing window. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably be doing more damage with a straight shot. Honestly, I don't see what a spread would actually do. These bosses don't have larger hitboxes, they're just the same. I mean, I guess you can hit them from more parts of the screen, so maybe... I don't know. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, that was pretty neat. Battles like this give me fun. Well, they give me fun, too. Interesting. Interesting, I shot right after the dialogue. That's probably a bug. Didn't we just use this music? I don't know. More strong. Yeah. I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. I probably could definitely help proofread all of this for you really easily. You see, you have that thing where the line doesn't go all the way to the left. If you're using the same dialog system I am, and it sure looks like you are, you just need to put a bunch of spaces after the text on the new line, and then it will, like, eventually get over. Just don't put too many or go to the next line, but if you put if you put enough, it'll just align it to the left. Looks okay, though. Not really a big deal. It's just something that bothers me, but... Floating castle and some KM. KM? What? You can have what do you want? What you want, I guess. Wow. I couldn't really understand that, but I think I get it. They call them an arrowhead. I don't really know how insulting that is. Doesn't that affect from, like, Riverbed Soul Saver? No, something uses it. Maybe it was Gusano who used it, actually. I know I've seen it somewhere before. That charge-up effect is what I'm referring to. Oh, whoa! Oh, okay, they can't hurt me. Thank God. I was about to have a panic attack about bolts from upon my screen. Seems pretty random, actually, aside from... The arrows from the bottom are kind of neat, I guess, but they don't really serve much purpose. That! What is that from? Might be from Gusano, actually. There's a slight randomness to this. They're not quite in straight lines, but they're enough in straight lines that it doesn't really matter that they're not. I don't know what's up with that. Well, I've seen this kind of thing before. Kind of just like... The lasers are really thin, so it might be a little hard to see the warning laser, but not really. Arrow Pillar. Simple name. I guess that's kind of a pillar. It's a spirally pillar. Yeah, we can go with that. Oh, I figured that there was a single arrow being shot that just created all those bolts, but no, all the bolts are arrows and then they changed the circle shots. That's kind of weird. These battles aren't really that much longer than usual, actually. This is hardly the length of a single stage. I mean, it kind of is because I'm spending time on all the dialogue, but... Without that, these bosses aren't much longer to compensate for the lack of stages. Stay here. You shall not pass. Isn't that a classic line? Oh, it's Mateo. Wait, this cannot be the Mateo I know. You will not ruin the plan. What plan? What is this? I'm probably not reading. I'm not really reading it, but I'm not really sure what's going on. Huh? So I just realized this guy has a sword, but he's shooting bullets, so I don't really know what the sword does. Maybe the sword shoots bullets. Okay. I always like the dark pellets. They're always a nice touch. I like seeing more of those. They're not used enough, I think. But that's not an invitation to go use them everywhere, because then it'll just be overkill. What the hell's happening with those? Huh, those blue bullets on the side look pretty cool, but they're not really doing much to box me in. They don't... I barely notice them, really. More could have been done with that. Is this just random? Does this have a pattern to it? I can't see one if there is. Okay. Well, magic self-made bomb. Oh, okay. Yep, they're exploding. There wasn't much warning in that, but they're far enough away that you could see it coming. mostly. Okay, I bombed for once. That's a strong bomb. Ooh, what is that up there? Got me interested for a moment, but it's kind of not really anything special. I'm just dropping randomly oriented bullets down. It's fun to dodge, though. That's for sure. No, this is all pretty good. Powerful Dark Mateo, Master of Control. Okay. Master of Control. What does that mean exactly? Control of what? Just control of what? Everything? It's really vague. I like this. Doesn't really change much, though. More could probably have been done with this. Aside from changing direction a little while in. These battles are really short. I can't really stress that enough. I actually didn't game over. Even though I only had 2 lives and no extends. My boss. Is this not... Yeah, okay, that's the last stage. Alright. So yeah, that's the first 3 stages of Rise of Suicidal Nightmares, which... Oh, okay, I see, change the language. Nothing else in the options, and this replay is just... Okay. I thought by clicking I might actually cause the thing to crash, because I know I made that error happen myself once. Yeah, that was also the first 3 stages of Rise of Suicidal Nightmares. I look forward to see what more comes. What I have here seems... Well, if I actually read the dialogue, I'm sure the story makes some sense. I'm sure the story makes sense, but I didn't really get it. And I definitely... My offer to help out with the proofreading still stands if you want. I mean, the grammar isn't that great. I can definitely improve the English version. But yeah. I like what I saw. It was really simple, kind of basic. I mean, that's probably fine for the first 3 stages. I just hope the rest of the bosses, because apparently there are going to be 8 bosses, so I guess 8 stages. Maybe one of them is an extra stage or something, or maybe there's also a Phantasm. I don't know, but I liked what I saw, but it was really basic. I hope the next few stages shake it up a little bit, try some new things, something I haven't seen before, because a lot of what I saw I've seen already before. That's not a bad thing. It's playable. It's fun. I'm just hoping that's what you could do to improve it. All right, so I'm just hoping the next rest of the stages amp that up. So I'll look forward. I'll keep an eye on this one. Thank you everyone for watching. Social media links in the description. Blah 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 blah. Have a great day.